Kia ora, Anaru here for Combat Sports New Zealand. Tonight's interview is with Ev ET Ting, who fights out at Auckland MMA but is currently training at Saigon Sports Club in Vietnam. He's also coaching there, so we found out a lot about what happens over there, his lifestyle, find out what he does when he's not smashing people's faces in. We talk about the UFC, we talk about PEDs. Um, but the most exciting thing, I guess, is his newest fight is next month, September, in Kuala Lumpur. He's headlining against Rob Lisita, an Aussie MMA legend. It's a huge fight for Ev, and I was really excited to get this interview. We wish him all the best, as always, and thanks for watching. Kia ora, everyone. My name's Anaru, and I'm joined by the big boss man, Ev Ting himself. How you doing, Ev?
What's up, Anaru? Thank you for having me. I'm good, thank you.
No worries, bro. You copying my fashion there, bro. What's going on?
Man, we gotta hold it down. We're representing.
Mean, mean. Happy birthday for yesterday. Or was it yesterday? Yay.
Yeah, it was just the 11th of August. Yeah, thank you. It was a good day.
Yeah, bro.
Very
What does
relaxing.
well, I was gonna say, what do you do when you're a professional fighter? It's obviously you don't go out and get smashed and do 20 something shots anymore, you know? What do you get up to?
So in the morning we just went out for breakfast. Went to get a massage. Watched Suicide Squad.
I mean,
And then at night met up with some friends and had some chicken wings.
yep. Ciao.
So so it was pretty chilled. Nothing fancy, but yeah, it's good night.
Mean, bro. What did you think of Suicide Squad? I heard mixed reviews so far.
All the scenes and all the action was full on. I mean, just the storyline was a little bit messy, I feel. But like, I mean, if you're into action and all the funky stuff, then it's a good movie for sure. Um, yeah.
Are you into comic, like you read many comics back in the day, or still, or it's just a action movie to you?
Just an action movie.
Yeah, I was gonna delve in there, but never mind. Um, that sounds like a pretty relaxing, pretty healthy way to celebrate your birthday. Um, can I ask how old did you turn?
27 yesterday.
27 is young. Nice, bro. Yeah, that's a good way to celebrate, and you're all the way over in Saigon. Is that right?
Yes, I'm still in Saigon at the moment. Yeah, so last 2 weeks I'll be spending the camp in Malaysia, so we fly out tomorrow, and yeah, it's all about peaking and feeling good now.
Okay, bro. So yeah, so on that note, so you've been training obviously pretty much full time for quite a while now.
Yeah, you could say pretty much for the whole last 2 years I've been training pretty much at least twice a day,
Yep.
um, at 6 days a week. But yeah, I mean we're always at the gym, so yeah,
Yeah.
we might as well get the work in. So yeah,
Mean.
pretty much full time. I mean,
Cool.
yeah, it is full time.
Yeah, and at Saigon Sports Club, and then like you just said, so you're doing the last two weeks of camp. We just found out about that fight yesterday, I think, against
Mm.
Rob, and apparently he called you out, and now he's going to get what he asked for. When did you find out about the fight, like realistically, and then how long have you had to prepare?
So I mean, I was quite sure that I'll be on a Malaysian card, but as for confirming the opponent, I've got maybe a good 4 weeks. But yeah, I mean, it was all planned, and we
Yep.
all knew it was going to happen eventually. So here we are. So
Mean,
it's about to go down.
bro. And I saw the card today. I think Auckland MMA actually posted it up, and you're headlining, which is nice.
Yeah, so this will be my second event that I'll be headlining as the main event in Malaysia.
Yep.
It's good to have all my other teammates, a lot of Malaysians on the card as well.
Okay.
Soon, I hope I'll get a lot of New Zealanders on there as well.
Yeah, that would be cool. Well, talking about the Kiwis, there's a couple from Cameron. Cameron was just
Mm.
fighting over in Vegas. You probably saw him. And
Yeah,
I know
man.
Inna is doing quite well at the moment.
for
Um,
sure, for sure.
yeah, that must be cool to watch those boys coming up, you know?
Yeah, so Auckland MMA, man, we got some undercover beasts there, man. Like we got Richie as well, we got John Bruin, we got some young guys coming up the ranks. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we're the underdogs, man. We don't talk much, we don't post much, but
Yeah,
when it's time to perform, we perform in the cage, and that's what we like to be judged on.
nice. Yeah, yeah, silent assassin type kind of gym. Talking about Emma, Hamish, um, your coach, will he be
Mm.
involved in your camp for Rob somehow? Or
Um, yeah, I mean, I'm always communicating, corresponding with Hamish. We
yep,
always chat. And like for all my other fights, Hamish will be in my corner, and Hamish will be in my corner that day I get the world title. So, but
hey,
yeah, we're always involved. I mean, we don't always have to hit pads every day, but
yep,
mentally and as a team, we're always together, and we know where we gotta be to get to where we gotta go.
yeah, bro, that's me, Naz. Um, so one FC, you're headlining. This will be your second fight this year. How many more
Yes.
fights have you got with One FC at the moment? Can you talk about that? And can we expect to see you after you knock Rob's head off, maybe another fight this year, perhaps?
Yeah, the I think, I mean, I don't know if I should be talking about it, but the base contracts for ONE FC is 6 fights in 2 years.
Okay.
So that's about 3 fights in 1 year.
Yep.
And these are guaranteed fights, so this is great for fighters that's needing guaranteed fights. And yeah, so by January I should be having another fight after Lisita, and yeah, so 3 fights a year, and I hope I fight somebody in the top three next fight. I
Cool.
mean, I asked for it for this fight, but they gave me Lisita. Don't ask me why, but it's just another payday.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, so on that note, so you actively got us. You're asking for fights. Like you guaranteed the three. So do you wait for like a ranking system where they say we match you up number three and four, or you're calling out guys and trying to get those kind of fights there?
Obviously, all the media and calling people out and obviously causing attention will help. Um, but yeah, ultimately, is you just need to sell fights, I believe. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's the difference between professional and amateur. Amateur is really the best of each division, just fights the best, and there's not much politics or media or attention involved. And then when you get into professional, it turns into an entertainment business. So,
Yep.
so that's when you do need to sell tickets and make sure people is watching, no matter how good you are.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people. Oh, it's more and more going that way. You see a
Mm,
lot of the guys in the UFC and in other organizations on their Twitter, little jabs here, little jabs there, and they
yeah,
seem to it grows the fight and grows that fighter's personality, makes more people
for
want to see
sure.
them. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Rob is I mean I've heard his name a few times, quite a bit. I haven't seen him fight, and I know he's got a lot of fights under his belt. Well, maybe only a couple more than you actually professional, but there's a lot of footage for you to watch. Do you game plan for certain fighters and their skill sets, or are you totally working on what you want to do and your plan in the cage?
Yeah, so Rob Lisita, he's not an easy fighter, even though he's coming off a couple hard losses. I mean, you can never count him out. I'm training for the best Rob Lisita that I've seen
Yeah,
and heard about as well. I know he's a tough guy and he could grind you out. He's got a big overhand right. So I calculate all the high risk things, and I adapted to my game, and I adapted to my timing and my different certain strikes I would use, and I would sharpen it all up and then peak on fight night.
nice, nice. Yeah, that's gonna be good to see. When you when you're not fighting, well, when you got a bit of spare time, what do you like to do? You hit at the karaoke bar maybe and have some, non-alcoholic drinks? Are you a gamer? Maybe just movies and relaxing on the couch? Or what does Ev Ting get up to when he's not sharpening those tools?
A couple years ago, it used to be computer games and even iPhone games or whatnot. Recently, it's more so movies. Um, and I mean, here in Saigon, there's 4D movies where you could rock in and the whole seat moves, and you can get like full-on lazy boys and stuff for like $5 a movie. So
What?
it's it's pretty accessible here. But I don't know if you've been watching Kingdom. I've been
Oh, I
pretty
heard about it. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So recently, it's yeah. I've been religious on that.
Yeah, I'll have to give that a shot. You're like the 10th person to tell me about Kingdom. I should have watched it by now. That's the MMA TV series, right?
Yeah, it's about a MMA gym called Navy Street, but it's really about all the politics and the mystics, you could say,
Yep.
that makes it all interesting.
Oh, man. Yeah, that sounds great. Um, what about, do you watch fighting? Do you get enough of it in the gym, or do you watch the UFC or any other promotions?
Yeah, I mean, don't tell ONE FC, but I'm actually subscribed to Fight Pass, and I try to keep up to date with all the latest events and
Sure.
even a lot of the no-gi grappling.
Yep.
I'm really getting into that now. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm always upskilling. I try to always upskill no matter what.
Yeah, yeah. The no, well, all of the grappling shows. For me personally, I wasn't into it until Metamoris got me really interested. But then even more so was the Eddie Bravo, and I guess it's his set of rules and how he always wants something to finish. Do you watch
Yeah.
EBI?
Yeah, I believe EBI's rule set is definitely more suitable for today's competition.
Yep.
Um, like as well, this weekend is one championship is hosting a grappling tournament in Macau,
Oh,
and that's got some big superstars on that, and I think it's going to be a great drive in Asia,
yep.
and one day I'm sure it'll attract all the top guys to this tournament as well if
Yeah.
they keep doing it.
Sweet. Yeah. Is that gi or no gi?
Both.
Oh,
But it's
okay.
yeah, it's looking pretty packed. I mean, it looks stacked already. I mean, they only put up the notice about 2 weeks ago, and yeah, so late notice, and it's looking like a packed event. So really excited.
Me. What about yourself? Do you train in both, in the gi and no gi?
I try to train in the gi at least once a week, but it ends up being sometimes 2 weeks. But like I
Yeah.
would say I'll do more no gi for sure.
Yeah, that would be more suited to MMA style, I guess. Is that right?
Mm. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, simulation is everything.
Yeah.
So can definitely stimulate your mind in different ways, and it could make you look at different angles and stuff. But ultimately, you just need to get on top and smash them until they can't move, really. So yeah, so jujitsu is a little bit different. There's a
Yeah.
lot of things that get neutralized, and especially in ONE FC when you have soccer kicks and whatnot.
Sure.
So yeah, so it's good to simulate what you would do in a fight rather
Yeah.
than drill a bunch of different things.
Yeah, sure. Looking ahead to the fights next weekend, Diaz Conor is a huge one. Do you see that going any way other than how it went last time?
I mean, yeah, very likely that Conor is going to get choked out again, but he's obviously got that chance. I mean, he's got a lot of momentum as usual. But man, he's barking up the wrong tree, man. The the Diaz brothers, man, you like they ain't easy fights. So I
No.
mean, I wish Conor all the best of luck, but like I'm on Team Diaz.
Team Diaz, yeah, yeah. A lot of people on Team Diaz these days. A lot of Diaz fans and Connor fans are still strong on the internet, which is a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, I heard
Um,
the sales are not going so well for 202, but I
oh,
mean that's
really?
just a little. Yeah, apparently it hasn't sold out like all of his other events, but
Yeah, it's a bit weird. The co-main event is Rumble Johnson and Glover Teixeira. which should be
Mm.
a barn burner. Do you have any thoughts on that fight?
Uh, Rumble should definitely get the knockout. I mean, I would like him to. I mean, he's been grinding for a while and he's looking strong. So yeah, it
Yeah,
would be good to see it
yeah,
get
yeah.
on top.
Yeah, they've both been up there for a while, and then they both had a shot at the title. I guess we've got to see who's the man out of those two now. When when can we expect to have a visit from you? Maybe after your win over Rob, when you get that bonus money or get that payday. Can we expect another visit from Ev into Auckland?
Oh yeah, I mean, I've been back in Auckland 4 times last year. So after this fight, I mean, obviously I'm going for that title shot, and I would like to come home with a bonus. I mean, I'm 100% about that. But yeah, I'll be home for the summer. I'll be in Auckland till about January or February, and from there, I'm sure I'll get in a lot of time to catch up and even
Yeah.
do some training if you're down. Um, but yeah, it's cool. I mean, we're definitely gonna miss the summer. I mean, the winter a little bit.
Mm. Yeah.
So
What
just
What do you do? What's your when you get that when you get that win bonus? Is there something on your mind that you want? Something you've been looking forward to buying yourself, shouting yourself.
it's more so paying off the training camp,
Yeah.
the
True.
training camp debt and all the other debt that you have accumulated over the time. But normally, I would like to. I always send some money back home and make sure my dog's getting looked after, and I mean essentials, essentials.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't. Yeah, I mean, I would like to start bragging about cars and all of that, but like, yeah, I need I need to pay for the essentials first. But yeah, I mean, obviously a car and all that fancy stuff would be cool.
Yeah, sweet man. So you probably don't need. I don't know where you are situated in Saigon, but are you almost right next to your gym? Are they? How do you maintain that? Are you coaching there? To bring in a bit of dollars and keep your training up to date.
Yeah, so we stay in District 7 in Saigon.
Yep.
So Saigon Sports Club is a very diverse gym. It has all the facilities. It has different trainers. It has pretty much everything you can do there. So I'm a MMA coach there, and I
Oh,
run
yep.
the fight team operations, and I make sure everyone is pretty much training and looking busy and being happy about themselves. Um, but yeah, so the coaching definitely pays the bills while I'm here. And yeah, it's pretty close to where I stay, and it's all pretty. The lifestyle here is pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
You recommend for maybe some up and coming fighters to perhaps put some money away and come over there and train, get some new experiences, perhaps.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Saigon Sports Club, like I said, has everything. So I
Yep.
think it's very ideal for fight teams to do a little camp there.
Hmm.
I mean, it has everything you can imagine there. So I think it's really perfect for small fight team camps. Um, yeah, I mean, if definitely check out the facilities online first and plan a program accordingly.
Yeah, yeah. I think Dan was on. I'm not sure if he was doing an interview himself because he posts a lot of media himself now, but he was talking about how he likes to try different things. Move out of camp perhaps every now and again because he might feel like he's getting a bit stale. Do you prescribe to that kind of way? There's other guys that like my gym's my gym forever. You
Yeah.
obviously change gyms, but would you want to change gyms too many times?
Obviously not, but like I mean fighters. I mean, we're not loaded with money, so we have to take coaching gigs, and especially if it's closer to where your other competitions and sponsors are, then you have to take the opportunities like that. But in saying so, like I represent Auckland MMA wherever I go, and I always fly my New Zealand and Malaysian flags, and my coach Hamish is always in my corners, so it's sort of leaving but not leaving. Like we
Yep.
always have a close understanding and communication. So we know what's happening, and we know what we got to do.
Nice, nice. How long, can I ask how long's left on your 1FC contract and your immediate plans, for the next year?
Yeah. So this will be my second fight out of my six fights. Yeah, so my immediate plans is obviously to get the title shot. I wanna be a world champion if I'm gonna stay in ONE FC, and that's obviously where everyone is working towards. But I feel like I'm overdue. I've got after Lisita will be my sixth win, sixth finish in the cage. So I'm coming right after that title shot. Immediate plans. Obviously, as the world champion, I would like to obviously give back to the community and everyone that has supported me first. I don't know, maybe do a little trip of I don't know, just training and seminars and
Yeah,
pretty much train as as many different places as I can to upskill.
yeah,
Um, yeah, I mean, pretty much training is my is my immediate plans. More training.
yeah, yeah. So, um, it sounds like if even if you weren't in the 1FC, even if you didn't have a contract, you'd still be training, you'd still be fighting anyway. That's your
Oh,
life.
yeah, for sure, for sure. I
Yeah,
mean, I'll definitely be around the scene. Like, I mean, it could be riffing, it could be judging, coaching, or even just being around. I mean, MMA is where it's at. I mean, like Mark Hunt says, like it's the most honest way of living. Like you have to fight for your bread. Like there's no you can't kiss ass and then get money. Like you fight for your money. So that's I mean that's why we do what we do.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, you must. I mean, you're born with that. A lot of people must be born with that. There's a couple of athletes coming into it now because they see the opportunities there, but that's cool that you're a fighter through and through.
Mm,
You mentioned Mark there. Mark obviously been on the internet quite a bit lately. His Facebook is very entertaining. He takes no shit on his own Facebook. It's great. But
yeah,
today there was reports of an actual fighters union being put in place. Whether it's one thing putting it in place, but getting it to work with the UFC is another different thing. How would
for
that
sure.
work for someone like you, even if that fighters union, was in, say, in Asia, or is that something that would work in your
Yeah.
advantage, or are you signing that contract, is already you've decided that's what you're worth anyway?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the agreement of what you're worth for each fight that's already an agreement that the fighter and the company has agreed to.
Yep,
So I think it's the PFA, the Professional Fighters Association or something.
yep,
I mean, I think it's great that people are getting together to have a voice against certain promotions. I mean, they need to have a union where they can express and represent themselves. In the sad world, I mean, people just see fighters as fighters, and they don't want fighters to do anything else but fight, and they just want fighters to be yes to fighting, and they'll use money as a leverage to get them fights and make them wait for the next fight, and I mean that's not cool. I feel fighters deserve everything, So it's sad to see when certain promotions is treating fighters like like um like those chickens that fight or
yeah, cockfighting.
yeah yeah or yeah I mean there needs to be more of a regulation, and fighters should have some rights and stuff when they do fight. I mean, especially when something happens like your opponent tests is positive. um, yeah, especially when instances happen like that, fighters should have some sort of backup or insurance or security to fall onto, rather than just saying, "Hey, we're the bigger boss." So you yeah. So
It's
yeah.
us or fucking out the door.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So it's shit to get thrown under the bus like Mike did, but like yeah, I hope all goes well for him.
yeah, for sure. That is something that I think it would be. Um, they got a 2 year automatic ban now for PEDs, but do you think there should also be something like when you miss weight, 20%, maybe even a 50% for PED failure on that fight? Do you think that's fair?
Mhm. Yeah, I think that's very fair.
Yeah,
I mean, weight cuts, like you said, is already 20%. So if you're taking extra PEDs, then that does make sense to go up to 50% or whatnot. But yeah, I mean, that suits me really well because I mean, all natural here. I mean, a lot of fighters I know that go natural. So so yeah, I mean, we're hunting these guys down one by one.
yeah, yeah. It's good. Bisbing was he tweeted today or something. He goes, "This is why." Something like USADA is why I'm the champ now. Like this is why I'm the champ now. All these guys were cheating, and this is the result that you get. Do you agree with that? I mean, it'd be a difficult question for you to answer, but I mean, Diaz says they're all on steroids. Is that true?
I mean, I've heard a lot of interviews and stories. I mean, Charles Simon would say that the whole game is about not getting caught.
Yeah,
Like they would cheat as much as they like, but as long as they can, they just can't get caught. So I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean that's any advantage to kind of get an edge nowadays. But yeah, I mean, if you're one of those guys that do take it and don't get caught, and if you get caught, you better earn up to the responsibilities and pay up. Like I think it's simple as that. Like yeah, don't try to get ahead and then and then put yourself into a hole.
yeah, yeah. It's a difficult one. Couple more questions before I let you go, bro. Thanks for your time, man. I know you're busy man, training, coaching. Um, is your wife or your girlfriend? She's fighting now. How's she going at the moment?
Yeah, so my partner Tiet Nguyen, yeah, I've been with her for 10
Yep.
years. So pretty much we just train and travel around the world and coach people. She is cool. She recently competed in the Vegas International MMA Federation,
Yep.
um, the amateur tournament. That went well. I mean, like everything, yeah, everything was meant to be. She
Yep.
didn't come out with the gold medal, but I mean, all the experience and training alongside all the rest of the New Zealand team was definitely a great experience.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, New Zealand walked away with two gold medals and two bronze medals. So yeah, so we're very happy with that.
Yeah. Yeah. We saw the results, man. It looked really cool, and someone's building something outside. But yeah, Lucas was there, the other admin. Well, one of the other admins. He said that he was so impressed with the fights. He couldn't tell they were
Mm.
amateur fights at all. The talent was
Oh
just
yeah.
through the roof.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel that amateur tournament, is really the future of MMA. I mean, they unite over 50 countries and over 300 competitors to come around, and nations versus nations, and getting the government support behind them. I think that's definitely the way to go, and eventually we might even see it in the Olympics. Um, but yeah, the tournament was sick. Like, I mean, the amateur fighters, they all came ready. They all came with their tracksuits. It was like a movie, you know, like all these different squads just walking past the
True.
hotel.
Yeah.
Um, but like, it's super badass. Like, I mean, there was two or three other MMA events that same week.
Yep.
But I would say the hunger and the desire to win and even some of the skills, I would say, was more impressive in the amateur show than some of the professional shows I saw that week.
I mean, yeah, it was that fight week, right, for UFC 200, and then the tough finale, and then a fight
Yeah,
night, right, and then all in between
yeah,
was the fights.
yeah. There was the tough finals and yeah, Eddie Alvarez getting his
Oh,
belt
right.
and
Right. That was me.
yeah, he's a man. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a man.
that was cool.
But yeah, I mean, it was a busy week there in Vegas, and it was a good experience for Team New Zealand.
I Me, Bo. Last question, man, and it's sort of a personal one. I like to ask, fighters and successful people is how do you keep your goals? How do you keep moving forward to your goals and the motivation to 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 do all these things that you need to do? It's not easy, and
Mm.
how do you keep that? Have you got any tricks you can share to achieve your goals and keep motivated?
I would say there's no tricks, there's no secrets. It's just hard work, dedication.
Yeah.
I would like to say that. I mean, but really, I wake up every day kind of asking me what you just asked me. But when it comes down to it, is I would not prefer an office job to what I'm doing anyways. I
Yeah.
mean, I would not prefer anything else than what I'm doing already. So yeah, I live with no, I try to live with no regrets. So every way, every day and every way, I'm always trying to push forward and try to achieve something. And I feel that martial arts is the perfect path for me. So in those regards, I know that I'm already fixed in this path. In regards to motivation, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's definitely something deep within. Like I've just got this, yeah, desire to win, and I
Yep.
need to, yeah. So it's ongoing. It adapts and changes with
Yep.
time. But but yeah, you find new motivations every time. But I would say food is a very good motivation.
How does that work? Like working out enough to have a big meal or something?
Wait, I'll show you something. So this is a good example. It was my birthday yesterday, so my CrossFit coach, got me a bunch of balloons and a sack
Oh
full of
yeah,
chocolates.
nice.
But for me to get into this bag of chocolates, I need to rip it all apart and destroy all the balloons. So, so it's meant for me to finish my fight and then eat it. So that's a good motivation.
True.
So yeah, so
Yeah,
I have to look at it every day until I finish my fight before I can have them. So
nice.
yeah, so that works in some ways.
Yep. Yep. That's dedication. Yeah, that reward staring you in the face.
Yeah. Um, yeah, psychology wise, I mean, behavior equals reward. So yeah, I mean, I would like to, I mean, people say they don't fight for money, but man, I fight for money. So, so if anybody's down in my weight category, just give me a contract on the table with some money on it. I'll probably sign it.
Mate,
So yeah, I'm a prize fighter.
cool, bro. Man, it's been awesome catching up with you again, bro. It's been a long time since I've seen you and talked to you face to face. Have you got anything to say to any of your bros in New Zealand or anyone watching right now?
Yeah, of course, man. Shout out to Auckland MMA, all my brothers and sisters there, my coaches, all my family, obviously. But I'll see them soon enough. So yeah, we'll definitely be catching up soon.
Awesome.
Shout out to Saigon Sports Club and all my Malaysian Mafia team that will be competing on the same night as me. I hope you guys are training hard. We're gonna hold it down on 2nd of September. But yeah, just pretty much everybody that supports me and is tuning into my fight camp and my fight, obviously, and obviously yourself and JB for doing what you guys do. But
Cheers,
yeah,
bro.
everybody.
Yeah. And how do we follow you? What's best, Facebook or Twitter or Instagram? All of them?
Yeah, so Ev Ting on Facebook, Instagram.
Yep.
Just pop me a message anytime if you got a question. But yeah, I'm always on there. So
Cool. I'll get
yeah,
some links up, bro, so everyone can follow, man, and follow the journey. See that training, and then see you rip his head off, bro. You're
that's
not
it, man.
you're
I
not gonna
mean,
change your name to Evil, are you?
nah.
It's
I
got a
don't
good
know.
ring to it. What's his something? Oh, I can't
Oh,
remember what his one.
he used to be ruthless, but now he's a warrior of God. So
Warrior
I
of
need to
God.
watch out. Like that's a big change.
Yeah, yeah, that is a big change. He's something's happened there.
Yeah, I mean, with all respect, Rob Lisita has been around the sport a long time. He's beaten some big names. He's got some impressive highlight reel finishes. So I'm not taking him lightly, but I mean, it's just a wrong fight, wrong time. So
Yeah,
yeah,
mean, bro. Well, I look forward to seeing that, bro, and look forward to seeing you with the belt when you come back to NZ for a holiday.
thank you so much, brother. Have a good day.
You too, bro. Thanks, man.
Cheers, brother.